All right, guys, what's up? Sensei from Ride Fit Nation. Today we out here at Falcon's Fury, and we are doing a giveaway for the kids. I am Brad MC, and I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Long day, crazy day. Long day, crazy day, but we're gonna get this thing rocking, guys, and we're gonna talk a little bit about some events that took place the other day, which is today. And I'm saying, I'm snap that in real quick. And I'm gonna ride home and we're gonna talk, people. We're gonna talk, baby. Let me just get my stuff set up. What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. Yo, love you.
Love you too.
All right, later. Had to pull off in that moment, baby. Had to pull off in that moment. All right, guys, so let's talk a little bit. So I'm on 1 hour and about 10 minutes of sleep. That's what I'm on right now. But I had to come and say what's up to the brothers. But let me tell y'all a story. I went down to Sneedville, Tennessee to go and to go and pick up a side-by-side and get it dropped off to Southern Honda Power Sports, right? Now, as I'm going there, I'm having a good time, I'm talking, it's about 6 hours away from home. I get up there, I'm in the mountains going through all these crazy turns, and man, I'm in the boondocks. I'm in the boondocks. You hear me? When I tell you I'm in the boondocks, I didn't belong in that spot at all. But you know me, I go anywhere at any time, I ain't afraid of nobody. I go do what I gotta do and come back out of there. Yeah. So I did that. Got to the dealership. No, before I got to the dealership, as I got close to the dealership, my truck started making this crazy squeaky loud sound. Now, the truck was doing it before every now and then, but it was doing it worse. And let me tell you something. If the people were sleeping, they woke up. Trust me, they woke up, because the way that thing was going, the noise that it was making, I wasn't happy. But I'm not going to worry about it, right? I get to the dealership, the battery is not working in that Talon. That was one of the issues, so I had to roll the Talon out and push it. That was a workout. That was a full workout. So I'm like, okay, now keep in mind, this is like, I want to say 12, just call it 1 o'clock, because it was close to 1 o'clock. Because I'm struggling, I'm pushing, I'm sweating, I'm doing all that. So I get it done. I get in the truck, and I got the big trailer. My trailer's an 8.5 by 16. And I'm driving, and I hear this sound. I'm like, what the hell is that? And I'm like, uh-oh. So I'm saying, man, I'm hoping that this thing gets me home, at least get me home. I'm 2 hours and 30 minutes away from home. So I'm there, driving, feeling like my butt cheeks is clenched because I know I felt the little nervousness. I'm like, it's going to shut the hell off. Damn. The truck just completely loses power. No power to the gas, right? No matter what I did, it wasn't doing nothing. I pulled off. You know, you never want to stop in the middle of the road. You want to roll yourself across, you know what I'm saying? So I got over. Half of the trailer's out in the middle of the freaking exit, and the truck is on the underside. Now I'm in a dangerous location. So I'm like, damn, could it be the death fuel? I'm trying to think of whatever could be making this thing do that. You know, your brain is thinking this. You know, like if somebody steal your car and you knew you parked there, but you're going looking other places. That was what that was. So I'm like, damn, I wonder if it's the death fuel. So I walked a couple of miles, basically, I think 2 miles to the gas stations. They're closed because by this time now, I want to say it's 12:50 at this time, or was it 1 o'clock? Anyway, it was late. And they were closed. So I walked back, and then as I'm on my way back, I could see the truck and police lights is on. So I come up, I'll be very careful not to have nothing in my hands because I had my phone. I said, put the phone away because, you know, I don't know who I'm coming up on and he don't know who's coming up on him. So I see he got the flashlight and he's looking. So I come down there nice and tell him what happened. So we were there talking. Really good guy, man. Not a jerk at all. And he said, hey, man, if we can get it out the road, maybe you could back it up and let it roll down the hill and get it off the road, the trailer, in a safe spot. So we tried that. It didn't work because they hit a bump. And for some reason, that was just added on to the frustration, right? So now, we called a tow truck. He calls the tow truck. The tow guy comes. He said, hey, man, I got a stupid question for you. I said, there's nothing known as a stupid question. Let's go. He said, have you tried to put the truck in four-wheel drive to see if it's going to move? I said, that's a good thing because the truck wasn't moving at all. I mean, done. And if I put it in park, it would make like a clacking sound, like something is breaking. Now, I know a lot of you guys are mechanics, so I'm telling the whole story because maybe you might diagnose it. Maybe you've seen the problem over and over again. So I put it in four-wheel drive. Lo and behold, the truck moves. So I was able to get the truck off the side of the road and pulled up into this little, I think it was like a Applebee's parking lot. So the police officer stayed behind me, and he was in the front, the tow truck guy. So we get there, and he gives me some quotes about what it would cost to get towed from where we were. Now, we were about 2 hours at this time from home, and his quote was actually pretty good because he said $750 for 2 hours, those time of the nights. Anyway, I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually drive this thing. I'm gonna stay in the far right lane, or I might take the local route and just take my time and baby it home. So I'll do it. I get close to home. As I'm getting close to home, I'm hearing more clacking sounds, right? Because I'm like, my thing is get as close to home as possible. That's my thing. So I'm on the road, I'm driving. I hear, man, I'm like, what the hell? Then I heard, boom! I'm talking about loud. I'm talking about like it sounded like Rambo was just beating somebody up behind me, man. That thing was just loud. So I thought the trailer somehow got unhitched. You know, you're thinking all these different things. I'm looking, I'm like, damn, what the hell was that? So I pull off. The back wheel is seized up. It's no longer driving. It's completely seized up. And the freaking tire, the inside tire on the right side is blown because the caliper is seized up. You could see it seized up. So I call a tow truck. I call my wife. My wife came. My wife is a hero. That's my hero. She came, and we strapped the trailer on the SUV so that way she was able to get that off the road. Because, you know, you got to pay twice for the prices. You got to pay twice. So I called this company, and they gave me a quote of, I think it was $13.50 or $14.50. One of those damn prices. I said, thank you, no thank you. Then I called another company. What's the name of the company now? I forgot the name of the company, but they gave me a good price. They gave me a quote of between $3.50 to $4.25. I said, bet, let's do it. So now I'm there. Hours is passing. It's now like 5:30. You can see the day it's about to get bright pretty soon. I've been out there for hours. You know what I'm saying? And I got to the point to where I was talking to my wife before she got there, and I was telling her, I said, babe, it's crazy because I'm feeling a bit frustrated. I normally don't get frustrated, but I felt myself, normally in situations like this, I'm pretty much energetic the whole time. Not this time. It hit me a little bit, right? Because I'm saying to myself, I work very hard, and I've been working, doing positive things in the world, doing things for people. I'm not out there robbing people. I'm not creating negative content. I'm not doing anything that is like considered to be rude or disrespectful. I'm not doing it. I'm being who I am, right? But every time I get something or do something comes along and takes it away. My whole life has been like that. No, this is a fact. But I always focus on the blessings, right? I always focus on the gifts and the power that's given to me by my Creator. And I look at all these things and I say, thank you. And what am I going to learn? Like, I always look to learn through every turmoil and every freaking ditch that you climb through. You're going to go through turmoil. So what is it that you're learning? What am I learning? And I'm looking. I'm learning, right? And it comes down to patience. It all comes down to patience. And speaking of patience, going way back before I even got to Tennessee, I go in a Jamaican restaurant. Ladies there, I order my food, and I'm just tapping my wallet, my card in the machine, just tapping, waiting for her to finish. Then she says, be patient, okay? And I said to her, what did I do that was not patient? She said, you're tapping the card. I said, listen, sister, I was born patient. Patience is what I practice every day. So it was interesting that I just used that word right now and made me correlate. So that's why I went back. So we got the truck over to the dealership. And now I'm going to have to sit back and wait for the bad news, because there's nothing good. That could be so many things that went wrong back in the rear end. So many things, and it could be even hit the clutch too. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, not the clutch, hit the transmission. I'm correlating motorcycle stuff, man. I just love my bike. Anyway, so now it's a waiting game, and then of course I went out and hung out with my bros from the club. And we did that event that I just told y'all about. And I'm what the hell got me coughing? And I'm literally only on an hour and a couple of minutes of sleep. And I've been up for hours, you hear me? But my energy level's up. When I get home, I'm gonna knock out. So I wanted to just share that with you guys, man, because you know what? I don't like to see everybody on YouTube, not everybody, but so many people go on this YouTube stuff and they preach perfection like as if, they are not humans. And we go through stuff, and let me tell you, I went through my stuff, man. But I had to reevaluate my spirit and rethink and re-strategize, because I told Yana, I said, babe, the exact money that I made to deliver this vehicle during these time of nights, right? It's going to end up being the exact amount of money that it's going to cost just to tow. Now, my truck has warranty, and I'm hoping that the warranty covers exactly the situation that took place on that. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm still going to get my truck fixed because I got bigger plans with my vehicle, But we got to keep that. We got to keep strong. We got to stay committed. We got to keep our spirits up. We got to keep our health together. As men, we got to really, really attach ourselves to other men who are like-minded or above you. Like, I don't like to hang around too many people who was the same level as me, because I want to elevate and I want to be pulled up. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I live my life. You don't have to live your life that way, guys. But like I said, man, I'm sharing these things with y'all. And by the way, while I'm sharing, I'm going to be having Jackal and Hyde at Southern Honda Power Sports August 22nd and the 23rd. They're doing a huge demo ride. And Slappy Adventures, Kelly B Gliding, Cruiseman's Garage, Gold Rider 1, Charlie Brown, my man KD, the whole entire staff of Southern Honda Power Sports. And we're going to have a lot of other people there. Different personalities is going to be there. And come on through, guys. I don't care what kind of bike you ride. Just come on through. Even if you're not going to do a demo ride, we're doing more things than just the demo ride. We're going to do a couple of giveaways and a couple of special things. So I would love to have you guys out there. I'd love to meet you guys, shake your hands, say hello to you guys, and make this thing become something that's bigger next year and then year after next. Because it's about time that I get involved with something like this. It's about time, And I have a whole team now, so that's the beautiful thing, because I don't want this thing to be about sensei. And if you have a Gold Wing, don't forget to join the Gold Rush Nation movement. I'm going to have the Gold Rush Nation hats. I think I'm going to have probably like 60 or 80 hats out there. But if those hats sell out, no, not if, when those hats sell out, I'm just going to take some pre-orders and get them ordered for everybody to grab their hats and get it going. You know what I'm saying? So I hope to see you guys out there. I hope you made the calendar. Come out and come support. Like I said, it doesn't matter what bike you're riding. So let me go back. That's my commercial. So let me go back to this situation. The truck itself was feeling weird. My truck was feeling weird. And what I mean by weird is every time I hit that throttle, every time I hit the gas, here we go again with the thing. And let me see if I want to get over. Every single time that I hit the gas, there was like a little hesitation, right? And that hesitation, it didn't feel like it was responsive as it should be. So that led up to this problem. And I was trying to call these dealer people, but they wasn't collecting my calls. And so that's another problem. And, getting that situated, getting it set up. But whatever it is, I have to get it done. I know it's going to cost some kind of money, along with all the other bills that I'm spending money on. But that's the price that you pay for freedom. That's the price you pay for freedom. Freedom ain't free, man. You got to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, man, if you're going through something really hard right now, or you're going through a storm, man, I'm not going to tell you it's going to be okay, because it might not be okay. But what I'll tell you to do is practice patience and really look into yourself and figure out what can you learn from this experience that you're going through right now. What are some of the things that you can actually take from it and apply it to being a better you? A lot of you guys don't know. My channel on YouTube, Ride Fit Nation, keeps me so grounded because I read all of you guys' comments. Whether it's a good comment, a nasty comment, a sarcastic comment, I don't care what kind of comment. I read your comments. And I take your comments for real, because it's kind of like I'm sitting down and reading stuff from my big brothers and my little brothers and my sisters, because we got some ladies who follow the channel too. If you're female, give me that thumb up. You know what I mean? Let me know you're here. But guys, let's keep on growing. We're almost at 20,000 subscribers. We need to get this channel up to 20,000. I'm going to be happy about that. And then we're going to grow, because I want this channel to become one of the biggest motovlog channels. And I'm going to keep on giving you guys content on content on content. It's not going to be about just one thing. Y'all know that already. So just be ready. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Always come back and check every week for videos, because I post videos a lot. And the algorithms is working against me. I get it. I understand. But I'm not going to stop. You see what I'm saying? I ain't stopping. But now I'm going to stop and let y'all know I freaking love you guys. Let me know the kind of bike you're riding. And don't forget, August 22nd to the 23rd, that's a Friday and a Saturday. Thunder, Southern Honda Power Sports. We're going to bring that thunder. We're going to bring the freak and the storm. And we're going to show these people how we do it. All right? Peace. Let's keep on getting those miles, get that money, and get the muscle. Later.